I, Jeremy Kellerman, believe in investment. I believe that an investment today will result in a greater return in the future. I believe that an investment grants me a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. I believe that an investment can change the outcome of my future and the lives of others. My investment has nothing to do with finances or material items, however. Instead, the investment that I am speaking of is an investment into the lives of others. I believe in investing my time, my treasure, and my talents into people and into relationships. At a young age, it was made very clear to me of why the relationships in my life were incredibly important. When I was a child, my parents went through a very challenging divorce. This was a pivotal moment in my life as I made decisions on how I would react in the situation. I feel very strongly that because of my involvement that I had in my church, assisted in moving me in the right direction. Adults that I knew from my church spent time speaking words of wisdom into me, sharing their stories with me, and using their gifts and abilities to train me for tasks that would later be valuable. Just as the adults had done, I also had friends who majorly impacted me. These friends were there for me at a difficult time, and many of them are still in my life. One of those friendships from the 4th grade has actually grown to be much more. That friend will just so happen to be my wife later this year. Though in essence their actions were quite simple, my friends may never truly understand the impact that they had. Even after the divorce of my parents, the relationships that I had with the adults and friends continued to grow and strengthen. They continued to invest in me as I invested in them. As I continued to grow as an individual, I remember these people and the relationships that were possible because of the investment that they made. I believe that the investments of others have resulted in the man who speaks to you today. As I realized the importance that others have had in my life, I believe that my investments into others is essential. We will most likely reach a time in life that gets so busy that we feel as though we can't take the slightest moment to just stop and enjoy life. I believe that we must indeed take those moments to stop and review the priorities that we have. If there is anything higher than God and higher than people, then we must certainly make a change. Material items come and go. Professional endeavors come and go. We will always be around people. Sure, people come and go as well. However, we must not live with this fear determining how we view relationships. I believe that investing myself into the lives of others will benefit me far greater in the long run, whether it be through biological connections or connections by choice. Friends and family are people who deserve our time. I believe that I have been placed on this earth to invest my time, treasures, and talents to build relationships with others.